Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your weekly analysis for oil done on Tuesday 19th of March. I'm recording this video now 8:15 in the evening New York time on Tuesday New York time. My daily wave count for oil remains the same. Last week's analysis was expecting overall upwards movement for oil for the week and choppy overlapping corrective movement towards this 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of this first wave down, and that's pretty much exactly what we got. I don't think it's quite over yet though. I think we've got maybe 2 or 3 more sessions of upwards movement before this little second wave correction is done, and then we'll see a minute degree third wave down. The target for minor 3 remains the same and is still some weeks away. At 71.33 it will reach 1.618, the length of minor 1. Minute 2 may not move beyond the start of 1. This wave count is invalidated at minute degree with movement above 98.24. I have two 2-hourly wave counts for you. Let's look at the first one, which expects some more upwards movement, where the low for minute wave 1 and the start of the correction down here is this point down here. So we have a 5 up for an A wave, an expanded flat 3-wave structure down for a B wave. We need a 5 up to complete for a C wave. The only problem that I can see with this main wave count is this structure here of subminuet wave 5. On the 2 and 1 hourly chart, it looks like it's subdividing as a 3-wave structure. So I've had a close look at it on the 5-minute chart. There's a lot of overlapping in here. I can see a 4th wave up in here, which is out of proportion to the second wave correction within this impulse. So I think this subdivides best as a 5-wave structure, but it is ambiguous. It can be seen either way. So for wave A, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, we have a 3, 3, 5. And C, we need a 5 up to complete. On the 5-minute chart again, this upwards movement here subdivides perfectly as a really nice 5-wave impulse, and we have a 3, 3, 5 expanded flat, very deep second wave correction down here, which may be finding some support at the lower edge of this channel I've drawn using Elliott's technique for a correction, so keep drawing that one on hourly and 2-hourly charts. This may be where a strong upwards third wave at low degree, at subminuet degree, is initiated. We may see a strong upwards bounce tomorrow for oil, and then a little 4th wave correction, and more upwards movement. The target now calculated at minuet degree at 94.3, minuet wave C would reach 0.618, the length of minuet A, and that is just a little bit below the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of minute wave 1 at 94.84. So that's my target for a bit more upwards movement for another few days, should be reached this week. Over the next week I'll be looking out for a trend change from oil. When the second wave zigzag is over, we'll expect an increase in downwards momentum as a third wave down begins. Alternatively, it's all the same to this point here, and then we may have seen the end of the second wave correction. But this alternate has another problem in that it has to see this piece of upwards movement as a 5, and this one on the 5-minute chart, there's a lot of overlapping in here, especially in this piece of movement here. It is just possible to see it as a 5, but it is stretching it a bit. I'll consider this as an outlying possibility. If price moves below 91.76, the main 2-hourly wave count would be invalidated. That would also take price below the trend channel I've drawn here around the zigzag of the second wave, and that would indicate an end to the correction, and the next wave down should then be underway. So I'll only consider this alternate seriously if it's confirmed with price movement below 91.76. At that stage, my target, probably a couple of weeks away, would be 79.72, where minute wave 3 would reach 1.618, the length of minute wave 1. Within the third wave, no second wave correction may move beyond the start of its first wave. This alternate is firmly invalidated with movement above 94.1. So last week I was expecting choppy, overlapping upwards movement from oil. That's pretty much what we got. This week I'm expecting another 2 or 3 sessions of the same before the correction's over. I have a high probability target I can calculate now for you, and then I'll be expecting a trend change sometime during the week and the start of a third wave down. That's all for me today with your oil analysis, and I hope that everyone had a fabulous week.